Hey guys, today I am back with all the Playlist Live tips that I've learned from Playlist Live Orlando. You can check that out with the eye up here. This is just everything that I learned, and I know that some of you might be going to Playlist Live DC, and that's why it is important to know what to do before you're doing anything. And this doesn't have to be just DC people, this can be also people who are going to go to Orlando next year. And so this is just a generalized Playlist Live tips video for everybody who wants to go to Playlist Live. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right into it. Okay, let me just specifically start off with saying you should not buy a ticket for just one creator or two creators. You're missing out on so much more than you have to. Instead of following that one person around, you could be going to a panel. You could go learn something about being a creator if that's what you're interested in. When you're at this event, you're not only trying to meet YouTubers, you're also meeting other people, and you have similar interests with them, so why not go around and just talk to them and be appreciative of what else is there? Because if you are only buying it for one creator and you end up not, like, because it's not 100% guaranteed. Just because they are in that same building as you does not make it a guarantee that you are going to be able to meet them. What are you going to do after that? You just spent so much money. You shouldn't have high expectations. Now, when you're making plans and you're scheduling meetups, always have a plan B and a plan C, even a plan D if you can. Make sure you have backup creators, because here's the thing. I went to go and reserve my meetups for Jenna Marbles and Julian Solomita and the Gabby Show and all of the other people with her. As much as I really did want to see Jenna and Julian, I wasn't trying to have high hopes for meeting them because I know how much other people do love them. They were reserved very, very quickly. For standard pass holders, reservations started at 12. Got there at 12:01. There were no meetup reservations, but there were some for the Gabby Show, so I did reserve them for the Gabby Show. And that leads me to my second point. Do not take more than 30 seconds to reserve your meetups, because here's what is going to happen. You are going to reserve your meetup, you're going to click on one of the little bullets next to your creator that you want to meet. Sure, cool, now you got it. But you didn't go down and click reserve. When you click reserve, it's going to refresh the page, and when it refreshes the page, like, you basically lost your spot where you were just going to reserve your meetup. And so when you go reserve your meetups, please, please, please have your creators in mind already. You are not going to get to your creator in time if you take forever trying to find their name. So know their meetup group. Go ahead and go click on them as fast as you can, or else you're not going to get to them. I ended up meeting Ricky Dillon. Then I did not reserve a meetup the second day. When buying a ticket, after the standard tickets without the merchandise start to sell out, they'll start having discount codes on Twitter. So if you don't have a Twitter account, go ahead and get one, and then follow me right here, and then go to Playlist Live, follow them, turn on their notifications, then you will get all of the discount codes that they give out. This is for you people that are, I mean, not saying last minute, but you just want the regular standard ticket, and you don't really care for meetups either. I think there was an 80% off code, and tickets at that time were probably like $120. So let me do the math. Okay, so say if the ticket was like $120 minus 80% equals $24. You could have gotten a ticket for $24. Now, when you get to the event, make sure you arrive very, very early. I thought the event started at 7:30. I was wrong. It didn't start until 8:30, and we arrived there at 7, and we arrived very, very early, which was not my intention. Make sure you get there very early, please. This should be a given. Please, 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 please. Please practice good hygiene. Bring gum so that your breath does not stink. Say if you went to the food trucks and you went and got a taco or a chimichanga or something, and then your breath is going to smell very bad. Also, make sure you are wearing deodorant. And then if there's also any other essential things you need to bring, is also Sharpies and money. Please bring money. You probably already saved up so much money to buy the ticket itself, but you also need to bring money, because there are so many booths there that you can spend your money at. And then also the Sharpie for, of course, if you see a creator and you like that creator. This is probably the ultimate tip that I probably should have practiced more of, but the most important tip to me was to keep updated. Please, please, please keep updated. Playlist Live is on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, so please take advantage and turn on their notifications. And not only their notifications, but if you are looking forward to meeting a certain creator, make sure you have their notifications turned on too. Because here is what is going to happen. Ricky Dillon, his meetup was supposed to be a 10 a.m. meetup on Saturday morning, and for some unfortunate reason, his meetup was moved to 5 p.m. I could have gone to the meetup at 10 a.m. like I was supposed to, and they would have told me there, but like I would have missed out on something. I mean, I wasn't really bothered by it. But another instance of why you should keep updated, Julian Solomita, he was by the Neat Dude booth, and he was basically doing a meet and greet, and little on me was at the AccuView main stage. Here's a map right here, basically, of what everything looks like. Now, if we just zoom in on this AccuView main stage, it's number 3. I was at the very front. I was literally just waiting for Julian to get on stage, actually. Well, little did I know, he said he was at the Neat Dude booth, and oh my gosh, my heart dropped. He's literally across the room. Like, guys, he was probably like 100 feet away from me. I was at the front, so I had to make my way through the crowd, and my mom's sitting in the back, and I was like, Mom, we need to go. Why? Where are we going? Mom, get up. Please get up. Then again, my heart dropped because I looked at the line, and I was like, okay, so we'll wait in line. It will be worth it. And so I was about to wait in line, and then the security guard was like, nope, can't wait in line. Oh, great. So I was too late, and I was literally the closest you could have been, and I did not keep up to date. Instead of waiting in line, though, I just stood there, and I ended up just doing this. Man, that was painful to watch, wasn't it? Just watching an idol that you've watched forever on YouTube, and you didn't get to say hello. I was really sad that I didn't get to meet him, but you know, there's always next year. So I will conclude with that because I felt that's probably the most important. It saddens me to know that like some people spent their money having high expectations for some things. Even though there were some cons to it, there were so many more pros. Like I got to meet so many people, and I got to see so many creators that I thought I would never get to see in person, and I'm just grateful I got to enjoy this experience, and I can't wait to go next year. If you learned something from this that you did not know before, go ahead and go down below and click the like button so I know that I did my job properly. And if you want to go see more of my videos, you can also go down below and click the subscribe button so I can keep you updated with my videos weekly. Hopefully, if I can stop procrastinating. And if you also want to know what I do outside of this website, you can find me on most social platforms, including Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. My username is bwalker2000. With that, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.